Hello everybody, hey, hi, how you doing? Jay McCain here, coming to you for the second time on 3/19/24. I had this fired up, but I got a spam phone call halfway through recording, so I have to start over. This is Rick's Talented Tongue, aka the Fishing Predator. So let's get to the good stuff, shall we?
Send the decoy out.
Then there's this man, 32-year-old Corey Edgar, nicknamed Rick.
Are you coming? Come on!
No, since I have to make the same jokes that I made earlier. Haha, his nickname is Rick. What's his nickname? Rick. I mean, his nickname would be Rick. Ha ha ha.
Edgar, using the screen name Rick's Talented Tongue, chatted online with a decoy who told him she was a 12-year-old girl. He tells her he's sending a picture of his penis. He asks if the girl has condoms and, in graphic terms, if he can perform oral sex on her. But in the middle of the chat, he suddenly becomes suspicious.
I have a strong feeling you're either undercover or a cop trying to set older guys up. You hear about it all the time.
You're insane.
You're insane. You're insane for having that gut feeling like you're about to get into a lot of trouble, probably because your conscience is telling you you're doing something wrong. But you're just gonna ignore it and come over anyway. Because you're thinking with the wrong head, Rick.
Andy makes this
What is it with
declaration.
Rick?
I would never meet a female under 18 to do anything sexual. I am reporting you to Yahoo. Please.
I'm reporting you to Yahoo. Hit that report button. Don't hit the report button. Thank you.
Leave me alone.
Is he just testing the waters to protect himself? Whatever his intent, Edgar doesn't leave the decoy alone and keeps chatting. Just to be sure the girl is real, he says he wants to talk to her on the phone. Perverted Justice obliges and puts the decoy on the line with him.
They give her like an aviator headset. This is like for air traffic controllers to wear.
Nobody's here. My parents are gone.
In the end, he decides to come, but he's still not convinced.
So what are you doing?
Not too much. I was just talking online.
Talking online.
Talking online?
I say that anytime I hear someone say talking online. Talking online? He's so pissed off about it, because he's like, you're not supposed to be talking online, you're supposed to be talking to me. I thought I was the only person you talk to on the internet.
Not too much. I was just talking online.
Talking online?
Yeah. You walk around. Come in. Where are you going?
Just trying to think about this.
And it's not suspicious at all for, maybe like the neighbors to just be standing in the doorway, walking in and out, stretching. Like, who is that strange old man over there? Aren't the so-and-sos gone today? Aren't they out of town? Who's that guy standing in their doorway?
For the next few minutes, Edgar can't decide whether he wants to stay or go. Finally, he comes in,
Whatever.
but spots our camera crew in the next room.
You are a suspicious guy, Rick.
You are
I
a
told you
suspicious
there's
guy.
people here.
I want to speak with you for a minute. Why don't you have a seat right over there?
I wasn't planning on any of this.
Good. I want to hear the whole story. So come on over here and have a seat, and you can tell me all about it.
You can tell me all about it. This is when Chris Hansen was going through his grandma period. Sit down, Gary. I want to hear all about it.
Jeez, I might as well just... My life's over.
Game over, man.
My life's over.
What am I
Rick,
gonna
now I've got some
do?
transcripts here of your conversation with this girl.
I did not want this to happen. I didn't do anything.
Please have a seat on the stool. Relax. Calm down for a minute. All right, let's clear the air with this
I've
conversation.
never done
Well, let me read
like
to you the
this.
first line out of your mouth. Hello, how are you doing? Can I tease and please your blank with my tongue and make you blank over and over? Right after that, she tells you that she's 12.
And then I said, you're a little too young. Please.
Right. You say, I never knew a young female like yourself would like that. And then you show
You're
some
arresting me
reservations.
and everything.
I'm not arresting you.
They are.
Though he doesn't see them, Edgar seems to know the police are outside. And that shouldn't be a surprise. Remember that Edgar sent this picture of what he said was his penis.
That ain't mine. No.
Whose was it?
I have no clue. That ain't mine.
So you didn't send her or transmit or let her see.
It was a fake picture is what it was.
Okay, but you transmitted it.
Yeah.
This guy was on that AI generated tip before AI generation was a thing. I use an upcoming technology, a burgeoning technology called deepfake. I forgot the name of the AI generators.
May not have been you, but you transmitted
All
a
I
picture
did
of
was
somebody's
copy it,
genitals.
and I did that. That's
Okay.
it.
Do you think that's appropriate behavior when talking to somebody who says she's 12 years old?
No, it's not.
No. Okay.
Read what I wrote to her this morning when she kept trying to get an older guy. This is wrong. I clearly said, please leave me alone. Do not message me. What does she keep doing? She keeps messaging me and trying to get an older guy to come over here.
So it's her fault.
No, it's not.
Blame the victim.
It's not my fault. It's not her
Not
fault.
your fault, Rick. You kept going
Not
with
your
the
fault,
conversation.
Rick. I like he
My
calls him
fault.
Rick.
It's not her
Not
fault.
your fault, Rick. You kept going with the conversation
I came
about your
here
story.
because I was going to get cigarettes.
What does his shirt say? AKOMK Among Us? Among Us? Is this Among Us?
Fill up my tank and then go fishing.
What, you thought they sold cigarettes at this house?
No.
Do you think
I
they
did
sell
not.
gas at this house?
No, I did not.
Then why even stop here then if all you were going to do today is buy
That's why
cigarettes and gas?
It was wrong for me to even stop here, and I just...
I mean, come on, you got to have some sort of insight into
going
here.
fishing. Check my trunk.
He changes from the stool to the chair and they don't even
Come
press
on,
it.
you
He
got
just
to have
teleports.
some sort of insight into
Going
here.
fishing. Check my trunk.
Now he's sitting on
I
the
have my
ottoman.
fishing gear. My fishing license is in my console. I was going fishing.
It sounds like what you were fishing for was sex with a 12-year-old girl, is what you were.
Nice one, Chris. Absolute banger. Let's hear that one again.
Going fishing.
It sounds like what you were fishing for was sex with a 12-year-old girl, is what you were fishing
Just
for.
please check my trunk.
Now, you told me already about getting gas and going fishing.
Who
And
are
getting
you?
cigarettes. Who am I?
Yeah.
I'm Chris Hansen with Dateline NBC, and we're doing a story on adults who try to meet children online for sex. Now, if there's anything else you want to tell us, we'd be happy to hear
Sunglasses on. Gold Stacker. All right, dude. What's up?
it. If
We're just watching To Catch a Predator.
not, you're clearly free to walk right out the door you came in.
I don't want to walk out the door. They're gonna take me. They want me anyway.
Is there anything else you want people to know about your situation?
My life is screwed. I'm done. My family's done. They're waiting to arrest me. They're waiting to take me to jail.
In fact, the Long Beach police are getting
In
into
fact.
position.
Staying here is not going to help you.
Just feel like I'm gonna throw up.
Well, that's maybe another good reason to go outside. But really, it's not going to help.
I love when Chris has to try and kick him out the door. That's maybe another good reason for you to go outside. I don't need you throwing up here in the Sting House. We have 62 more guys lined up right after you to arrest.
Help you to stay here any longer, okay? Rick, I'm serious.
Can I have a drink of this?
If you'd like.
Another stalling tactic. Slowly pour the juice into the chalice. Take a sip.
But Rick, I think it's time to go.
Hands behind the back.
Get on your knees.
On his knees.
on your head.
Hands on his head.
He later pleaded no contest to one count of an attempted lewd
He pleaded no contest. He didn't even plead guilty.
act upon a child.
Stuck to his guns, I guess.
And Chris Hansen from Dateline NBC walked out and I was arrested 10 minutes later.
I was going fishing.
Never touched the girl.
I don't know what this voice is. What's no contest mean in USA? It means you maintain your innocence, but you admit that there's enough evidence to prosecute you. So it's basically saying, like, I didn't do it, but I'm going to accept the charges anyway because the prosecution has enough evidence to convict me. Let's watch another quick one, and then that will be it for today.
I think this is, hold on. This could be
I
Chris
didn't do it, but I was trying.
This is
Something
23-year-old
like that.
Christopher Cothram, online calling himself Chris C. 1983.
Chris C. Oh, hi, Chris R.
He starts chatting with a girl who tells him she's an 8th grader
Eighth
and a virgin.
grade. Oh,
Are you
son of
scared
a-
to lose your virginity?
Probably a little, I guess.
Can I take it? I'll be gentle.
I'll be gentle.
Then he suggests that the girl come to the door naked and makes it clear he wants sex, saying,
8th grade would be like 14 years old.
I think I would like to shower with you. We can do it in the shower, too.
It's open.
The decoy, an 18-year-old actress hired by Dateline, answers the door fully clothed.
So did it take a long time to get here?
Oh my God, unbelievably long.
So how are you?
Doing all right.
Yeah?
Man, I don't know if I've seen this one in a long time.
So you find that house okay?
Yes,
Oh,
sir.
Chris
Whichever
Hansen
seat right there,
sighting.
please.
Look at him. He's in his S-tier drip. All black turtleneck, black suit.
Yeah?
So you find that house okay?
Yes, sir.
Whichever seat right there, please.
Yes, sir.
What's happening?
Not a lot.
Pred's in all black, too. Black A shirt, black cap.
Chris. What are you doing here tonight, Chris?
Hanging out.
And they're
Hang
both
out
named
with who?
Chris. It's like he's having a conversation with his evil self. Chris and the Antichrist.
With her. And who is she?
I don't like this.
Oh,
I have a couple
he's
more
getting out of
questions for
here.
you, Chris.
23-year-old Cothram quickly heads for the front door and tries to make a run for it. Little does he know, he's heading straight for the police staked out next door.
Go up here towards this U-Haul.
Officers take him to the U-Haul next door and hold him there because another man is scheduled to arrive.
Oh, it's a three-peat. We get 3.
What's going on?
The next suspect never makes it in the house.
Oh, this is Murphy, Texas.
Instead, he runs from police and is arrested down the street.
Got 2.
Both men are brought to the station.
How tall are you?
6'4".
Cothram
6'4",
is
he's a
booked,
big boy.
Turn face that way.
photographed, and brought in for questioning. After he's read his rights, he starts talking.
Can't honestly say I was going to act on anything because
Well, now, when you say act on anything, what did y'all talk about doing?
having sex.
Really?
Yes, sir.
What else did you talk about?
Anal, oral.
Did you talk about touching her breast with your mouth and stuff too?
I love this
may
Dr.
have,
Phil
probably.
That
interrogator.
understood and agreed upon. Are you telling me that
Did you talk
you
about
did not
oral?
intend to engage with sexual conduct with her?
I'm saying I
What
think
were
it
you
was very
thinking?
unlikely
If she'd have come to the door with just a sexy shirt on
or nothing at
or
all.
nothing at all, would that have changed what you thought was going to happen?
I probably would have went into shock and fell over, honestly.
Why?
I mean, like me, I've talked about it and then seen breasts and just completely blush and just freak.
If I saw boobies, I would freak out. If I saw boobies, I would freak out defense.
Freeze up. It's just easy to express, even overly express on the internet and on the phone.
When the detective asks Cothram for permission to examine his computer, at first he objects because it turns out the computer isn't even his. It's his girlfriend's.
The only reason
Nice.
why I would object
Nice,
is because
dude.
The involvement I don't want.
Use your
with
girlfriend's
my
computer to talk to a
girlfriend and her
minor.
children.
Do you think she has a suspicion that you've been doing this?
No, there's no suspicion about it, you know. It's, of course, I lied about where I said I was going earlier when I talked to her.
Yeah. But my objective is not to embarrass you with your family. Trust me.
If I get any embarrassment, it's only because I deserve it. I mean,
Yeah.
I did something that I shouldn't have done, and
But let me ask you this, why shouldn't you have done it?
she's 14. I should have blew her off as soon as I talked to her.
As the interrogation wraps up, he seems to realize he's in deep trouble.
Haunt you for the rest of your life.
Yeah, well, we've all got to look to the future.
Well, this future doesn't look too bright right this second.
He's brought before
Fair point. Fair point. The future doesn't look too bright. Yeah, not for you.
Judge Kathy Hayden.
Your bail's been set at $50,000.
All right, there you go. Just some information about Louis Conrad. going on there that we don't need to show. Alright, so that's gonna be it for Coffee from Tkapistan. Thank you for joining me. I'm off to get my day. Have a nice, productive day. Until next time, I've been Jay McCain. Mind, body, spirit, harmonious resonance. Be where your feet are. Stay water, my friends.